What's up, everybody? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw, yeah! And I hope you're ready to go back to the world of weird, man. She-Hulk. What's this? Is that She-Hulk wearing nothing but a newspaper and they're telling her to jump rope? Has someone been hearing my prayers at night? What is going on? This is the world of weird. And it's issue 42, The Sensational She-Hulk. Let's get into this. Yes, the writer is having her jump rope, looking pretty naked. And I can't believe this either. What the hell is going on? I mean, they're actually letting them get away with this? This is amazing. Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with her on this too. I mean, this is beyond the pale, but wow. I mean, I guess if you could get away with it, she doesn't seem to be protesting too much. Otherwise, she would stop skipping. But anyways, I'd be a little pissed off too with this writer. I mean, she is a lawyer. She is a member of the Avengers. She's a reserve member of the Fantastic Four. I'm surprised she doesn't rip the wall open and slap the crap out of this guy. But I guess she needs the exercise, so she's skipping along. Yeah, you thought it was lame when she was fighting the mole man. Sheesh. Anyways, someone decides to stop this. A friend from comic book land, you could say. Another fourth wall break without delay. Anyways, of course, someone comes, stops it, informs her that they're not really going to have her naked. The editor wouldn't let that happen because he would lose his job. So she pulls the rope from her, and you find out that She-Hulk is actually wearing clothes. It was just the insinuation of her being bucky naked. She's wearing a nice bikini, and she's pretty much tired of this guy, you know. And so they kind of give her a redo. They push her back into the scene. And so we go from her jumping and skipping rope to her safely back at her apartment. You know, you got to think, you know, this guy must be running out of ideas at this point. And there she is with her boyfriend, Wyatt Wingfoot, and sort of reserve member of the Fantastic Four, kind of, too. Anyway, she gets ready after jumping rope. She has to take a shower. Then she has to get ready to go out and take care of the day-to-day business. As she out in the crowd, she meets Wheeze again. Of course, Wheeze is back, and she's gained the weight that she lost during the Mole Man incident. She's always kind of had a weight problem, she says, but back when she was a sort of superhero back in the old days, you know, she was able to run it off. But now she doesn't really do anything anymore. She's not really a superhero. There's really nothing to do. And of course, she's been seeing She-Hulk's dad. And she's back in New York, you know, to visit everyone, her kids. And so they're flying off, trying to figure out what they're going to do next, what adventures, you know, catching up. But all of a sudden, the car just zooms out of nowhere. She-Hulk has no idea what's going on. But this car seems to be on automatic pilot. And they're going up right into the heart of space. Yes, indeed. And now it's time for some special effects. Man, someone's ripping off John Kirby. Anyways, they go into hyperspace, I guess you could say. And apparently in hyperspace, everything goes all black and white in this world. Can't we just go back to her skipping rope? Anyways, they're going through this, and the cosmic vacuum, I guess, is opening up and sucking them in. Now, at this point, I guess they're starting to run out of energy and air. It's becoming quite thin in there, and it's making it sort of hard to breathe. Wheeze kind of passes out, and She-Hulk knows that she only has a limited time left before it starts to affect her too. But there's really nothing she could do at this point, except try to drive through it and see if she could find a way out. But there seems to be no way out. She's trapped and running out of air. Wheeze is already passed out, and She-Hulk is now feeling the effects as it begins to surround her, and the darkness begins to take her. But ships appear out of nowhere, and this ship comes out and grabs the car. Who are these people? Have they stepped into another invasion? Is it the Skrulls, maybe? The key? Shi'ar? Well, nope. It is some bug creature that Whis immediately kicks. And you really can't blame her for this one. Her and She-Hulk have been in some bad situations. I mean, at one point, she was even spanked by a supervillain. Yes, look that up. It's in Sensational She-Hulk. I am not kidding. So I don't blame her for putting the boots to this guy. Anyways, you find out that it's Brian, the guy that owns that space cafe, the ones that gave her that car, the ones that teamed up with Razorback. And they have a small problem, and that's why they sent for She-Hulk. Apparently, Razor and the girlfriend are off doing something else. They explained that during the cafe that there was a big explosion, there was a meteor shower. They tried cleaning it up, but they had other problems. The rocks were alive. Yes, you heard me. I wonder what that means. It could only mean one thing. The Hill alien is back. Yes, and She-Hulk realizes this too. This Hill alien was earlier in a few issues. It hit Earth and it was invading. The other creatures of its kind tried stopping it. The Mole Man kind of blew them all out of the geyser. I'm not kidding. It must have been a pretty powerful geyser with the Mole Man's technology. You know, because Mole Man apparently has buckets of cash. He fired them off into space, and this is where they landed. And now they've called on She-Hulk to help get rid of these creatures. You know, since they did give her the fly ride and everything. So when they're trying to figure out their plan of attack, the alarms go off. And now it's time for She-Hulk to step in and take care of this rock once and for all. So will the mountain come to She-Hulk, or will She-Hulk have to go the mountain? Well, we'll find out next time on Rock and Run, Stoned Again. And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.